Hello influencers, and welcome to another episode of Chats with Champions. On this episode, I have my man Ed Rush. How you doing, buddy?
Chats with Champions, man. I've been waiting for years to be on this.
I know. You know what? It's a long waiting list. What can I say? I'm popular. Congrats to getting on.
Well-dressed, popular, matching pocket squares.
There we go.
This is like the Muneer starter set, man. I'm just trying to work my way up.
Yeah. Now, Ed is a speaker, author, best-selling author, can I just say? Best-selling author, and he has helped entrepreneurs all around the world. I mean, and...
Humble.
Yeah. He didn't tell me any of this stuff. And a former F-18 pilot.
Yeah.
See, I know my planes. But, so, Ed, first of all, thanks for coming on.
Man.
And, what I wanted to ask you is, basically, you've helped a lot of entrepreneurs make money, and a lot of people that are starting out to make money.
Yeah.
So what 3 tips would you have for an entrepreneur who wants to make money?
Let's kind of start there. So, like you mentioned, I've had 350 clients that I've worked with one-on-one. One-on-one coaching or consulting clients. I've had tens of thousands probably that have taken courses of mine or learned from me online. And then probably hundreds of thousands or more that have taken free information or videos and everything.
Yeah.
And I think if I had to whittle it down, looking at all the folks that I've worked with, to 3 things, I would narrow it down to these 3, which would be positioning, deals, and in your team or your infrastructure. I'll explain each of those real quick. So when it talks about positioning, what I mean by positioning is that it's your perception in the marketplace, and your perception needs to match what you can do. So if you're a person that helps people with their relationships or with their health or with their money or with their investing or getting leads or customers or pest control or whatever it is, you want to be looked at as the go-to person in that market. And the way to do that is we use positioning tools. Like, for example, you mentioned in the introduction, you said Ed's a best-selling author, 4-time best-selling author. That is a positioning tool that creates credibility.
Yes.
Another one would be, for example, speaking. Or video, like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
When you speak or you stand up on stage, you do video, there's a sense of credibility about what you're speaking about. Some other ones include like interviews or podcasts. If you're interviewing, for example, I have a show where I interview people who are fairly well known.
Yeah.
And when you do that, it's what I call a rising tide lifts all boats. In other words, you rise with the people that you're up with. Okay, so there's one. You're going to...
Yeah, I was just going to say, I would never interview people that are well known.
So that's the first one, is positioning, but the positioning doesn't do anything for you unless you have the second one, which is deals. Yeah. Now, deals can be anything for you. It could be a consulting client, a coaching client. It could be a customer that walks in through the door of your business. It could be a purchase online. It could be someone buying something from you off of Amazon. It could be any of those things. But most business owners, it's been my experience, spend something between about 80 to 90% of their time on things that don't involve getting deals or getting customers, and it should be actually flipped around. And so, as an entrepreneur, business owner, or thought leader, your number one job is to do things in your market that create revenue or deals or customers for you. Now, you may be thinking, how does that help me help people? Because I really want to help people. Well, you can't help people if first you're broke, and second, they don't come to you for help. And the way that people get help in business is they pay you and you help them. Okay? That's not saying that there's not free information. Like right now, we're just doing a podcast so that we can share some information. But the second one is deals. The third one is your team or your infrastructure. And so the third thing entrepreneurs should do is build their team. You'll notice I said that third. In fact, when I teach this, usually I say there's 2.5 things you should do, not 3. Yeah. Right? So I say the first one is authority or positioning, the second one is deals, and then the last half is the team or the infrastructure. You build that last, and you build it around everything else. So one of the mistakes I see entrepreneurs make a lot is they get started, they have an idea, they build a team, they get an office, but they haven't sold anything yet. Okay, your job is to work in your basement or your upstairs bedroom or your garage until you start selling and creating revenue, and then start to build that team around you. So those are the 3.
That's amazing. That's okay. I was taking notes mentally. I luckily I filmed this, so I'm gonna take a look. Yeah. But thank you very much for sharing all that information.
Thank you.
This is Ed Rush, and if people want to get any more information, where can they go?
Yeah, so the fastest way to go, if you want to, I have a free copy of my book if you want to. There's no charge. I don't even take it to Amazon. I just take it to a page online where you can just download my one of my books. It's called Take the Shot. It's just a productivity book. It shows you how to get more done in less time with less waste. So it's just www.edrush.com, which is my name. So edrush.com/book. Super easy URL to remember. So just write that down, edrush.com/book. Go there and get your free book.
Cool.
All right, man.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, I'll
cool.
talk to you soon.